What is up, everyone? I'm back again, and today a little bit quick video now. So I just came home watching the new Suicide Squad movie, and I thought I'd just do a little quick non-spoiler review of it. Um, Overall, I thought it was a really fun movie. I definitely enjoyed myself. Was it the best ever? No, but I definitely had some small things I would represent didn't like it wasn't didn't work for me definitely, but overall it was still a great like a fun waste of time, kind of, if you can want to say, not in a bad way, but I want to call it like that because it's like something you can go and watch and just throw yourself off, not think about anything else, just focus mainly on just that. It doesn't connect to anything else in a DCU directly like that or anything. You have some smaller, I don't know if it does connect with the former squad or not, but it has some kind of small hints towards it, but it's not, and it's its own thing most of the time, and that's what that goes in its favor in a way, definitely. So it's just its own thing. You can just focus on what's happening in this movie, not think about it connecting everywhere or anything. So it's definitely, I definitely enjoyed it because of that. 100%. It's not part of any Snyderverse or anything like that. As you know, I'm sorry. For anyone who likes the Snyderverse, likes his movies, that's fine. Uh, that's all the better for you. You enjoyed that. But for me personally, I just kind of can't get into it. I just can't get into his movies. Just didn't. I didn't like him. I didn't enjoy them. There were some small elements of, the Snyderverse thing with Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and then Justice League, both versions, that I just couldn't really get into. I enjoyed some parts of them, but I didn't. But overall, just they didn't do it for me. They just were too set on one thing. It's just too. It wasn't nuanced enough, if you in a way, if you will, if I can say it like that. I just didn't find it that interesting because of that. Something I definitely see more of here in this kind of sense. This was more in a sense of that, but it was also another sense as well. There was other things too. As like um, Shazam was also a movie like that that I did really more enjoy, and that had more like good, more nicer elements to it in a way, and wasn't all just dark and just directly into like that. It had a little mixture of all the things, and that, I think, personally, is something that the Snyderverse movies lack in a way. Though they're not terrible movies, I've seen way worse. It just, for me personally, I just couldn't. For me, it felt in that way, at least. But if you think differently, that's totally fine. Everybody has their own opinion. That's, everybody cannot like everything. So that's the beauty of movies, and filmmaking. It's just everybody. There's different things for everyone, and you know. This time around, the Suicide Squad is the second DC movie I've enjoyed after Shazam. So, though I did enjoy the first Wonder Woman a little bit, and the first Aquaman was okay, but but I mean, like, really enjoy. So yeah, but that's most of the positives. I think the negatives a little bit. The pacing maybe at times wasn't the absolute best. Like towards the end, there's a little trouble with the pacing. Maybe for me personally, I felt like it went a little too slow. Also towards the middle as well, but I still enjoyed it. I still didn't really ruin the movie experience in a way. It just they could have handled that a little better, but otherwise, most of the jokes they hit really well. I enjoyed them. I laughed a lot. There was some that didn't hit as well, and maybe went a little flat. But you know, that's just how it is. Like, not every joke can maybe hit, but most of the time it was very good. It was a very fun, enjoying experience. That I just had a good time with. I've had a few stressful days, so that was a good thing to just take my mind off everything else and just have a 2 hour, like, just fun time, in the theater. It just I'm happy I got to see it in the theater as well. I'm happy the theaters are open here and I can do it. So I don't want to have to pay for it, like any like try to bootleg it somewhere because HBO Max is not even available here. So that's the only way I could see it. So anyways, and it's hard to finding in some kind of bad version of it like online that is like just grainy and just like whatever. I don't enjoy that at all. So yeah, but it was a fun experience. It has its ups and downs. Definitely, the deaths are there are plenty of deaths. I'm pretty sure some will be more surprising than others, but most of them you can somewhat see coming. I saw every death that occurred. I kind of knew it was gonna come. I got pretty much all of them spot on in a way. Maybe not exactly how and when they would happen, but in a sense, I kind of guessed all of them mostly right, and but that's not a bad thing in a sense. It's just like yeah, you can kind of see it's obvious in a way, and that's like it just makes it more fun because it's more. But I didn't really know how everyone is gonna die though. That's the fun thing of it. There's different ways those who die do die, different unique ways, and most of them are fun. One of the deaths was hit harder than more than others. Definitely that I felt a bit sad about, but still it was really good. It made sense in the movie in a way. All the characters are just gonna go over them quickly. King Shark, very fun, very cool. Sylvester Stallone, very nice character. Just enjoyment. It's a fun thing. Harley Quinn, once again, really really good. Like her much more in this one than I did in Birds of Prey. Uh, definitely enjoyed her in this one more. She has some really cool scenes as well. So definitely one of the best characters of the movie. uh, then then we have the Joel Kinnaman's character. Can't remember the name now. I'm gonna hate myself for this because it's gonna come to me later. But him, really good. He once again much better than the last Suicide Squad. I enjoyed some of the most of the scenes he was in and how he handled everything and stuff like that. Then we have Bloodsport, Idris Elba's character. Very fun, very kind of similar to Deadshot in a way, in some elements, but still overall kind of really cool character. Really enjoyed and I enjoyed his bond kind of with Ratcatcher too. She was, him and her bond were kind of fun because it was like they had this like family kind of problem. Her dad had passed away. That was the first Ratcatcher, and he has his own problems with his own daughter. So she kind of became a surrogate daughter somewhat to him. And throughout the movie, he was trying to protect her. So that was kind of fun and kind of enjoying element of that. Then, of course, we have Polka Dot Man, very very enjoyable, and all the other characters as well. It was fun. It was fun. Most of all the characters were enjoyable in their own ways, and even though some of the ones that were just shortly in the movie, and they still had some fun moments. So overall, I did enjoy this movie. I thought it was fun. Not the best I've ever seen. I don't think the Rotten Tomatoes score really does too much sense. Makes too much sense. But I'm not gonna get into that. But um, I feel like it's a really good solid movie. One of DC's best in a while, but it's not something spectacular. But it never supposed to be. It wasn't really supposed to be. It's just its own fun thing, and I definitely enjoyed it. And then, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Definitely fun. That not spoilers here. This is just a spoiler free review, but I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, and I had a fun time just getting my mind off of everything else for 2 hours. And if you feel like doing that, definitely this is the movie for you. You can just get into it and just watch it like that. You'll laugh at a few things definitely, but if you're wanting a DC movie that's connecting stuff or doing something major, it's not really that type of movie. And especially also with the villain. Was maybe a little rushed, but it was also interesting in a sense as well. I'm not gonna say what the villain who or what the villain is, but I'm gonna just put it there and end it there. With it was a decent villain for this type of movie, So yeah. Um, but I can understand if some people really enjoy it more than I do or don't enjoy it. I can see both sides of that as well. So yeah. But that's pretty much it. My little quick review. I know it's 10 minutes, but I just wanted to do a little review here, just about it. Yeah, for fun, just change up. My channel's mostly been Marvel and stuff, so I just wanted to change that up and give a DC movie a chance. It's James Gunn directing as well, so it's fun. It was a fun time. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and press the notification bell to get notified when I post videos every week. I'm trying at least every week, a couple of times a week. I'll be trying to do something. But soon I'll have more time. By October, everything will be better. So yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.